Hey, what's going on YouTube? I am back with another video, and today, as the title suggests, we're going to be ranking the Hornets roster this year, which is kind of tough because we're only halfway through the year, not a lot of games so far, but you can already make a few deductions on, how our team is right now, how we're looking, who's good, who's bad, and that's what we're going to do in this video. So if you like this content, please subscribe. We're on the road to 400 subscribers, and we're growing fast, and you can be a part of that. And let's get right into it. So we have the tiers A, B, C, D, F, and a sixth tier, which is I haven't seen enough because there will be some of these guys in our 15-man roster that are in the G League right now because they're not good enough. So first person, Bismack Biyombo. Bismack's been okay. He's one of our centers. I have our stats up here to help me a little bit. So for rebounds, let's see. Bismack, LaMelo's averaging more rebounds than Bismack Biyombo. Points, 5 points a game. For Bismack, it's hard to tell. Off the bat, I'm gonna give him a C. Things could change. I could put him somewhere else. For the Martin twins, I'm gonna just both put him in F. I've come off as a Martin twin hater, which might be the case. I think they're glorified G Leaguers in my opinion. I don't like them on our team. I wish they would be in the G League to develop, and maybe they're spark plugs off the bench. We can look at their stats. Cody Martin averaging 2.7 points per game. Where's Cody? Caleb's better than Cody. So we got Caleb Martin as 2.6 points a game with these other stats. Their assists aren't great. What about their turnovers? They don't turn it over as much as I thought they did. So I think this is Caleb. I think Caleb's the better of the two brothers. So this is Caleb, this is Cody. Yeah, I think that's fair. Cody Zeller. He's obviously better than Bismack, but is he good enough for? I'm gonna put him in B tier right now, because I know he's better than Bismack this year. If you look at his stats right here, he's leading our team in rebounds, which isn't saying much, with 7.6 per game. 9.7 points though, that's pretty good. Almost a half a steal a game, half a block, 1 turnover a game. So he's had a decent year. Someone's got a rebound for us. So yeah, that's him. Devontae Graham. I can't put him in A this year, guys. I can't. I think he's stuck at B. He's a better player than Cody. So I'll put him ahead of Cody. But Devontae Graham, it was expected for him to, bounce back a little bit this year. Because you have people like LaMelo and Gordon Hayward taking away the points. So for Devontae Graham, let's see here. We got 13.7 points per game. Wonder how much he was averaging last year. Yeah, he had 18 points a game last year. So he's down 5 points a game, which isn't terrible, knowing that LaMelo and Gordon Hayward are taking away his points and minutes. But I think it's fair to stick him at B right now. Gordon Hayward, I have to put him at A as of right now. I think he'll stay at A throughout this video. He's been good. 22 points per game, if I'm not mistaken. 21.8, yep. His rebounds are like 5 per game, assists like 4 per game. He's just been solid, man. He's been probably our most... I'd say our most consistent piece this year, because Terry has off and on games. Even LaMelo as a rookie has off and on games, which is understandable. So this is Grant Miller. We picked him up in the second round of the draft, I believe. Hasn't been in a game yet. I'm pretty sure he's in the G League. I'm not gonna put him at F. I'm not gonna be that mean. I'm gonna say I haven't seen enough of him. Is it Jalen or Jaden? Jalen. I always get that mixed up because there is a Jaden McDaniels. So Jalen McDaniels, Man. I think I have to put him at D, same level as Caleb, but I think he is better than Caleb Martin. He's been a spark club in our first few games. He spent some time in the G League, so I could put him in haven't seen enough, but he's not at the level as Grant Riller. All right, I don't know much about this guy. As I've said, he hasn't played a single game. He might have played in the preseason. LaMelo, have to put him at A. He's above Devontae Graham and Cody. I'd say he's been just as good as Gordon Hayward. I would say that. If you look at his stats, I mean, if you look up here, he's averaging the most assists on our team, most steals. What's his points per game? He's averaging 15 points a game, which is pretty good as a rookie, especially as a rookie point guard. Malik Monk, he's been good in the last few games. I think he started a few games for us too. But I have to put him at C. If you're taking his all-around game into consideration, he belongs at C. If this list is just on scoring, he might be at A, man. But I have to keep him at C because there's more to basketball than scoring, and he doesn't really pass. He doesn't really defend that well. So yeah, next player we have Miles Bridges. I'm gonna put him at a B. Very, very good year for him. He surprised me this year. He started shooting more threes, started defending. He's been one of our really good defenders. So yeah, I think a B is good for him. Nate Darling, haven't seen enough, but both these players could be an F, but I'm a nice guy. So I'm going to put Nate Darling. He played, I think, a few preseason games for us, but he's been mostly in the G League now, and I keep touching my camera. All right, next player, PJ Washington. He's been tough to kind of look at. Let's look at his stats. So 11.5 points per game, which isn't the greatest. 6.1 rebounds, 2.9 assists. I'm going to put him at a B. I think he's had a better year than Cody Zeller and Miles Bridges, but he hasn't had a great second year. So yeah, let's put him at a B. Terry Rozier has to be at an A. I'd put him over LaMelo this year. Although LaMelo is a rookie, so if you compare LaMelo's rookie season to Terry Rozier's, they're not going to be the same because LaMelo is way better, this far into his career. I don't even know if Terry Rozier got minutes as a rookie. Last player here, we have Vernon Carey. I loved him at Duke. I thought he'd be a good rotational player for us this year. He hasn't been that. He's been killing in the G League though. So I'm going to put in haven't seen enough. And that is my list, guys. So, yeah, I would say we have 3 A players for our team this year. I mean, these three players are like cornerstone of our franchise right now. But yeah, that's going to be it for me. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.